Welcome back everyone to my channel. In today's modern life full of pressure and hustle, we often rush after goals and plans, sometimes forgetting something incredibly important: mental health. Today, we won't just talk about mental health as a disease to be cured, but as an essential part of life. Something that determines the quality of your life, from personal relationships to work performance. This is a topic for tired souls, those who feel lost, or simply want to understand themselves better to live a full and meaningful life. Hey young people, and also you experienced folks out there. Have you ever felt your day was heavy, even though nothing major happened? Or are there times when you feel lost, empty, even though there are many people and conveniences around you? Most likely, that's when your mental health is speaking up. This topic is not about labeling someone as a mental patient, but about recognizing mental health as an inseparable part of overall well-being. Just as important as physical health. Because a strong body leads to a clear mind, but a peaceful mind achieves everything. So, why is it so important to care about mental health for both young and middle-aged people in the US in particular, and around the world in general, you ask? A study from the World Health Organization, WHO, has shown that depression and anxiety are two of the leading causes of global burden of disease, affecting hundreds of millions of people, especially in the context of modern life with its fast pace, work pressure, social media, and economic and social fluctuations. Mental health has become more fragile than ever. For specific examples, a large survey by the American Psychiatric Association, APA, revealed that the number of young people, aged 18 to 34, experiencing anxiety and depression has significantly increased over the past decade, linked to academic pressure, job searching, and social media comparison. As for middle-aged people, they face the double burden of career, family care, raising children, and also the aging of their parents, leading to chronic stress and burnout. Failure to identify and address mental health issues in time can lead to serious consequences, from reduced work productivity, affecting relationships, to more severe physical health problems such as cardiovascular disease or digestive disorders. Now, let's delve into each aspect of mental health, explore the warning signs, and most importantly, the specific actions you can take to nourish your soul every day. 1. Recognizing the warning bells from your soul. Don't ignore the smallest signals. Just like the body sends out signals when it's sick, our soul does too. Sometimes, very small signs that we often overlook are actually warning bells from deep within. Signs to recognize: sudden mood changes, easily irritable, inexplicable sadness, or loss of interest in things once loved, sleep disturbances, difficulty falling asleep, shallow sleep, or sleeping too much, changes in eating habits, eating too much, or loss of appetite, lack of energy and prolonged fatigue, even after enough sleep, still feeling exhausted, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, feeling foggy-headed, difficulty focusing on work or studies, frequent negative, pessimistic thoughts, self-blame, seeing everything in a negative light, social isolation, avoiding gatherings with friends, family, or social activities. Why early recognition is important. Prevention is better than cure. Early recognition helps you intervene in time, preventing the situation from becoming more serious and difficult to treat. Minimizes negative impacts. Declining mental health can affect work, studies, and relationships. Increases recovery chances. When supported early, the likelihood of full recovery is much higher. Specific examples. At work, A formerly energetic young employee suddenly becomes sluggish, frequently late, and fails to meet deadlines. This could be a sign of burnout or depression due to excessive work pressure. In family, a middle-aged mother who was usually very caring suddenly becomes irritable with her children, cries alone often, and doesn't want to participate in family activities. This could be a sign of stress or burnout syndrome due to family and work burdens. Specific actions for you. Self-monitoring. Take a few minutes each day to check in with your emotions. Ask, how do I feel today? Am I too stressed? Listen to those around you. Sometimes, friends or family will be the first to notice changes in you. Don't hesitate to seek help. If you notice these signs persisting, don't hesitate to seek a psychologist or doctor. Scientific importance. Research from the National Institute of Mental Health, NIM, emphasizes that early detection and intervention for mental health problems can significantly improve treatment outcomes and prevent serious complications. For young people, this helps them build a strong psychological foundation for the future. For middle-aged people, it helps them maintain their quality of life and face the challenges of aging more strongly. Advice. Elders often say, sickness enters through the mouth, misfortune exits through the mouth. But also, a mental illness is hard to cure. It's important to recognize and confront it. 2. The power of disconnecting from social media and screens. Give your brain a break. In the digital world, we are almost constantly surrounded by information, images, and virtual interactions. This, though convenient, subtly erodes our mental health. Why disconnect? Reduces comparison pressure. Social media often only displays beautiful, perfect moments, making us easily compare ourselves to others and feel inferior or inadequate. Reduces negative information, bad news. Arguments on social media can negatively impact mood and cause anxiety. Improves sleep. Blue light from phone and tablet screens before bed can disrupt the natural sleep cycle. Enhances real-life connection. When you disconnect virtually, you have the time and energy to connect more deeply with real people around you. Specific examples. At work, after many hours looking at a computer screen, get up and walk around, or look out the window to rest your eyes and brain. Instead of checking social media during breaks, spend time chatting with colleagues, or taking a light walk. In family, instead of everyone on their phones after dinner, play a board game together, read a book, or simply talk about the day. For middle-aged parents, this helps them reduce the pressure to keep up with social media trends and focus on real family values. Specific actions. Set time limits for social media. Use time management apps on your phone. Or simply set an alarm for disconnecting. Create phone-free zones, for example, no phones in the dining room or bedroom. Practice regular digital detox once a week. Dedicate an evening or an entire weekend to no electronic devices. Scientific importance. Research from University of Pennsylvania has shown that reducing social media use to 30 minutes a day can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness and depression. For young people, this helps them avoid the trap of comparison and focus on real life. For middle-aged people, it helps them reduce stress and find peace of mind. Advice. Elders often say, seeing is believing. But not always. Don't trust everything you see on social media. Live your own life. Don't live others. 3. The power of nature and sunlight. A free tonic. Nature has a miraculous healing power that we often underestimate. Spending time outdoors, breathing fresh air, and getting some sunlight will bring amazing benefits to mental health. Why it's effective. Boosts vitamin D. Sunlight helps the body synthesize vitamin D, which is crucial for mood. And reduces the risk of depression. Reduces stress and anxiety. Exposure to nature helps lower cortisol, stress hormone, blood pressure, and calms the nervous system. Improves mood. Being in nature has been shown to enhance feelings of happiness and connection. Stimulates senses. The sound of birds chirping, the scent of plants, and natural scenery help the mind relax. Specific examples. At work, if possible, work near a window to get natural light, or take advantage of lunch breaks to walk in a park near the office. In family, instead of watching TV, go for a walk in the park with your family on weekends. Go camping, or simply garden together. For middle-aged people living in the city, this helps them reconnect with nature and find peace amidst the hustle and bustle. Specific actions. Spend at least 15 to 30 minutes outdoors daily. Walk, garden, or sit in a park. Optimize natural light indoors. Open curtains. Clear spaces to allow light to flow in easily. Bring nature indoors. Grow more plants. Place fresh flowers in the house. Scientific importance. Many studies, including an article in Environmental Science and Technology Journal, have shown that time spent in natural environments can improve mood, reduce negative thoughts, and enhance overall well-being. For young people, this helps them reduce academic pressure and develop creativity. For middle-aged people, it helps them reduce stress and maintain positive energy. Advice. Elders often say, constant dripping wears away the stone. Persistence in immersing yourself in nature will bring unexpected benefits. Peace of mind is the key to a fulfilling life. Caution. If you have a history of skin cancer or conditions sensitive to sunlight, consult a doctor about safe exposure time and methods. 4. The power of meaningful relationships. Don't live alone. Humans are social beings, and meaningful relationships play an extremely important role in our mental health. Living alone, or having superficial relationships, can lead to depression and anxiety. Why it's effective. Emotional support. Having someone to share with, to confide in during difficult times helps you feel understood and not alone. Creates a sense of belonging. Connecting with a community or people with shared interests helps you feel like you're part of something bigger. Reduces stress. Communication and social interaction help relieve stress and improve mood. Enhances resilience. Strong relationships are a shield that helps you overcome difficult periods in life. Specific examples. At work, instead of just focusing on your own tasks, take time to chat with colleagues, participate in team activities, or help others. This not only creates a positive work environment, but also builds strong relationships. In family, no matter how busy you are, spend quality time with your family. Eat meals together, go on weekend outings, or simply ask about each other's day. For middle-aged people, maintaining and nurturing relationships with children, grandchildren, and old friends is extremely important to combat loneliness in old age. Specific actions. Actively connect, call, text friends and relatives more often. Participate in community activities, join clubs, classes, or volunteer groups that interest you. Nurture existing relationships. Spend quality time with loved ones. Listen to them, and show care. Scientific importance. Research by Harvard University in a 75-year study concluded that good social relationships, not money or fame, are the strongest predictors of a happy and healthy life. For young people, this helps them build a support network and learn to communicate effectively. For middle-aged people, it helps them maintain connection and avoid social isolation. Advice. Elders often say, better a near neighbor than a distant cousin, and a little in time of need is worth more than a lot in time of plenty. The people around you are your most valuable assets. Caution: if you are struggling to build relationships, or find it too difficult to connect, consider seeking support from a mental health professional. 5. Practicing mindfulness and meditation. Peace amidst chaos. In a chaotic life, our minds are often distracted by thoughts of the past, future, or present worries. Practicing mindfulness and meditation is not about sitting silently for hours, but about focusing on the present moment, observing your breath and your emotions without judgment. Why it's effective: reduces stress and anxiety. Mindfulness helps calm the nervous system, lowers cortisol levels, and enhances feelings of calmness. Improves concentration. By training the ability to pay attention to your breath, you can enhance your ability to focus on work and studies. Increases self-awareness. Helps you recognize negative thoughts and emotions that are dominating you, and learn to deal with them in a healthier way. Improves sleep. Practicing mindfulness before bed can help relax the mind and lead to deeper sleep. Specific examples: at work, when you feel overwhelmed with a project, take 5 minutes to breathe deeply, focusing on your inhale and exhale. This helps you regain composure and approach the problem more clearly. In family, when you feel angry or annoyed with your children, pause for a moment, breathe deeply, and observe your emotions before reacting. This helps you control your emotions better and avoid words and actions that you might regret. For middle-aged people, meditation can help them reduce life pressure and find inner peace. Specific actions. Short meditation. Start with 5 to 10 minutes each day. Sit upright, close your eyes, or look down. Focus on your breath. Practice mindfulness in daily activities. When eating, focus on the taste, texture of the food. When walking, feel each step and the sounds around you. Use support apps. There are many free or paid meditation apps with specific guidance. Scientific importance. Scientific studies from University of Massachusetts Medical School, UMass Medical School, where the mindfulness-based stress reduction (MBSR) program was developed, have shown that mindfulness practice can change brain structure, enhance emotional regulation, and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. For young people, this helps them manage academic stress and develop emotional self-regulation skills. For middle-aged people, it helps them cope with life changes and maintain peace of mind. Advice. Elders often say, keep your heart at peace. All will be well, and your mind shapes your appearance. A peaceful soul will lead to a peaceful life. Caution. If you are undergoing psychological treatment or have a history of severe mental illness, discuss with a doctor or specialist before starting meditation practice. Some foods to support mental health, helping you maintain a good mood and focus. To nourish mental health, in addition to good habits, diet also plays an extremely important role. Here are some easy to find, easy to prepare foods, suitable for busy lives, that you can add to your daily diet to support mood and concentration. Dark chocolate. Benefits. Contains flavonoids, antioxidants, and theobromine, which can help improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance brain function. Mechanism. Stimulates the production of endorphins and serotonin, happiness chemicals in the brain. How to incorporate. Eat a small piece, about 20 to 30 grams, of dark chocolate with over 70% cocoa content daily. Caution. Eat in moderation as it contains calories and caffeine. People sensitive to caffeine or with diabetes should limit intake. Oats and whole grains. Benefits. provides complex carbohydrates, which slowly release serotonin, maintain stable blood sugar levels, and improve mood. Mechanism: carbohydrates stimulate serotonin production, a neurotransmitter linked to feelings of calmness and happiness. How to incorporate: eat oatmeal with milk for breakfast, or choose whole grain bread, brown rice for main meals. Caution: people with digestive issues, e.g., irritable bowel syndrome, may need to try small amounts first. Pumpkin seeds. Benefits: rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin, helping to improve mood and sleep. Also contains magnesium, an important mineral that helps reduce anxiety. Mechanism: tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin. Magnesium plays a role in regulating neurotransmitters. How to incorporate: sprinkle on salads, yogurt, or eat directly as a snack. Caution: eat in moderation as they are high in calories. Berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. Benefits: rich in antioxidant anthocyanins, which help reduce inflammation and protect brain cells, supporting mood and cognitive function. Mechanism: antioxidants help combat oxidative stress in the brain, a factor linked to mood disorders. How to incorporate: eat directly, add to smoothies or cereals. Caution: no specific recommendations. Spinach and other dark leafy greens. Benefits: rich in folate, vitamin B9, which is crucial for the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, helping to improve mood. Mechanism: folate is a necessary cofactor for chemical reactions in the brain. How to incorporate: add to salads, smoothies, or cook in stir-fries. Boiled dishes. Caution: people taking anticoagulant medications should consult a doctor due to the high vitamin K content. Dear friends, the journey of caring for mental health is a continuous journey, not a destination. Sometimes we'll have good days, and sometimes not so good days. The important thing is to always be kind to yourself. Listen to your body and soul, and don't hesitate to seek help when needed. Because health is gold, mental well-being is diamond. A healthy mind will be a solid foundation for a happy and fulfilling life. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this meaningful conversation. I hope that today's sharing will be a source of motivation for you to start your mental health care journey. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with those you think need to hear it, and especially, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other valuable content in the future. See you in the next videos.